Welcome. It is time to showcase Nogdar. The only other time you've seen me play him is on stream when we're trying to solo to the boss. Now, you just saw that clip where he assassinated a Sir Nick. Basically, one-shot a Sir Nick. And we're doing 114 Doom Tower hard with the Siphi and Rotos. That's the run I'm going to show you. I've got a really cool team with that. But this is how we would normally play him. This is how I play him on stream when I just want to get to the boss. He's back alive, AoE damage, taking another turn. Of course, we have him in a Frenzy set. I've got the same gear that I've had on him for maybe a year since I got him. The same kind of gear. And it's pretty strong because it's my best gear. With the Frenzy set, we get additional turn meter. We get to take turns very quickly because we're sacrificing life, which gets us additional turn meter with the Frenzy set. It is without a doubt the best set for him. And you see, did you see that? Died, killed, died, killed. We get to the boss finishes everybody off, and then we solo the boss. All right, let's get to 114 Doom Tower hard so I can show you the real power of Nogdar. Nogdar is in the group right above me. This is a free-to-play team. I have another video coming out today with Yannicka in here. This whole entire team with Yannicka means everybody has access to those champions, and you can get through 114 Doom Tower hard. And since I already did it with Yannicka today, I was like, you know what? Let's throw in Nogdar and see what he can do. His full potential to take out high HP champions, and can we take out that Siphi before the Rotos go ham on us? That's the biggest thing on 114, taking out that Siphi. Okay, so we've already exchanged HP with the Sir Nick on the far left. We got him down low. Did Nogdar die already and come back? I don't know. I wasn't looking. Maybe. He just got a kill. He took an additional turn. So when we do that HP exchange, it's very good, right? Taking 50% of their HP when they're massive is a lot. There we go. So Nogdar died. He came back. We do have a reviver and Syl, but it's great that we don't have to use it all the time if he's going to come back on his own. She just brought him back that time, so we needed it. He has to take a turn. He can die and keep dying and keep dying as long as he takes a turn. And then they hit him again and he dies. Here, I've got it on auto, by the way. It's on auto behind me. I get really tired of manually, right? I think everybody does. So we try to auto as much as we can. 114 Doom Tower hard, auto all that you can until you have that one Torment that you've got to beat again. Now, you can do a free-to-play team like this with Lydia as well. Get that decreased defense and get that weaken up, but we're going to get that with our Roz and Scarhide. I think this team is really, really good. This whole team with Yannicka, this whole team with Nogdar has been pretty amazing to help you get through here because Siphi and Rotos, and this is, I don't think this was the greatest showcase. The one with Yannicka, everybody's at pretty much max life the whole time. But this worked. It was very strong. I'd already done Yannicka a few times, and I was like, let's do this. It's working already. We'll go through it easily. I can't believe that we took Torment down first. Normally, on all my playtesting through this, Torment is the last one. He comes back to life, and then we just slowly do our A1s. Then we take it off auto. We do our A1s the whole entire time. We get our skills back. We need these skills off of cooldown. We're off auto now. Now we're doing our A1 to make sure that we have our decrease turn meter from Rosin Scarhide. Then he's going to loop back around and do his A2, the shear, to get that decreased defense and weaken up. Nogdar is going to come in there first and exchange, get 50% of Siphi's HP down. And then once Rosin Scarhide gets that, here we go. We'll see it. Let's just see it. Slow speed first. Get that slow speed up. AoE slow speed. Now, turn meter reduction. Please hit everyone. Okay? There we go. CC or turn meter reduce Siphi even more if you want to get a burn up. I chose to go over there and I think turn meter reduce her if I can and get a burn up. Something was resisted. I don't know if it was the turn meter and the burn both together. Okay, now we're going to take half of her HP here, right? We're going to take ours down by 50% and it's going to take hers down by 50%. Good. Almost there. We almost got her out of there. The two Rotos are okay because we did the turn meter reduction and they have a slow speed on. This is a really good team and a really good play for any good DPSer that you have. Herndig, I don't care what it is. If you have a really strong DPSer, whoever has your best gear on to do the most damage, this gives you a little time. Now we've got it up. We've got the shear up. Now we'll do our AoE that hits pretty hard, I think, in a minute. Come on. Come on. Turn meter reduce whoever you need to. Right there, he's creeping up, right? He'll take a turn because with Siphi here, she removes all, there we go, And you see Nogdar's turn meter? He just did that AoE move, but it sacrificed his HP. It sacrificed half of his HP. He got that turn meter, and he was able to take a turn. Man, so close. Come on. Please? Please? All right. Nagdar is not the heaviest hitter in the game. Okay, we all know that. We don't have a Savage set on him. We only have a Frenzy set. We barely made it through. When I brought Yannicka in here because she hits so hard on that A2, and then she gets to take an additional turn, plus she puts herself under Veil. It's kind of sad that the two that I'm showing you today in these two videos are both Spirit, because right now, look, we're faced off against a whole bunch of Magic Affinity. But it still works. We still get through here, but we have to do this again. Wave 3 has a Sir Nick, a Rotos, a Siphi, a Turvold. I think two Sir Nicks. Two Sir Nicks, a Turvold, a Siphi, and a Rotos. So we got to be ready to do this all over again. We have to have our skills off cooldown. Don't ever be afraid to do your 3-turn skills. This AoE Provoke, the AoE Stun with Syl there. You'll have plenty of time to get them back off of cooldown, and they're not as important as having the AoE Slow Speed. Make sure you save that. AoE Slow Speed. AoE Slow Speed from Vizix, make sure you save that one for the next round, and you got to make sure Rosin Scarhide has his turn meter reduction up. And I think we get really lucky because I do have 2 reset accessories on Rosin, because we don't have our skills. I'm pretty sure I didn't have my skills off of cooldown, and I didn't try to make, and that's good because I didn't try to look for the best run to show you, like the best easiest run. It wound up looking very difficult, I think, at times. We're going to see in just a minute. So we're doing our A1s to get through here. We're just making sure that everything's off a turn meter. It's going really slow because you don't want to mess up. This is very difficult. You don't want to have to run this again. I'm going to skip forward, though. Let's go forward a little bit. Okay. Did we have everything we need? Okay, that's still on cooldown. I don't know why I messed up. We had plenty of time to get everything off of cooldown. Turn meter reduction, please, on everyone. Thank you, Rosin Scarhide. You're amazing. Get some burns up on people. Turn meter reduce with that A1 with Evil Eye and get some burns up. Sorry, I cannot talk today. Okay, that's what the problem was. His skills were on cooldown. Why were his skills on cooldown? Nogdar did not have where we could cut her life in half. This is not a repeat of the last wave, but you just saw Rosin Scarhide got to take that skill and it was not going on cooldown. With those accessories, what are they called? Reset accessories? I don't know. I can't remember the name. To where it did not put his A3 on cooldown. He was able to do it twice. It's probably the only reason why we survived here, but that was my fault for not getting Nogdar's skills ready to go on this wave. If we had his skills off of cooldown, it would have been a repeat of wave 2. We would have knocked her down to half life. He would have taken another turn very quickly with getting that turn meter increase. We got a big hit there. That's nice because we had that decreased defense and weaken up now with the shear from Rosin. And let's see. We're going to put it on auto once we take her down. This team can auto pretty easily. We've got tons of 3-turn provokes, slow speed, stuns, and turn meter reduction. And if he dies, he's coming back. Right, there he goes. He's back up himself. You know, Rotos, right? Take an additional turn. It's okay. We're going to revive him. Man, none of this looks bad. None of this would have happened if we would have had Nogdar's skills off of cooldown. Okay, now we're looking to turn meter reduce. Who's going to be an issue here? I see Turvold's creeping up on us. It's all right. We'll let him hit. He didn't have tons of buffs on him. Let's get some more burns on everybody and see if we can't. Siphi taking a turn is an issue, even though we can take the hits from Rotos a lot of times, especially with Ally Protect up. We can't keep having her take turns and healing everybody, passively healing them because they have too much HP. So she should have been dead already. And the whole thing about that is, right, to control, to make sure that then Rotos does not drop all debuffs on him and come whack us, just nonstop beating us down. So wave 2 was much easier, and that's how it should work for you. It should be the same thing on wave 2, wave 3. Here we go. We're going to just take out Sir Nick. Boom, he's dead. Sacrifice 50% of our HP, which we had well under 50%, which took us to 1 HP. Sir Nick had almost full life, which is, I don't know, 300 and something thousand, and then boom, he was dead. I could have taken her out. We could have gotten her down to 1 life, but she was already pretty low, and I thought it was pretty sweet to show off the power of Nogdar with that. All right, that's it. It's in the bag. We're on full auto. You can see it behind me. The blue is turning, and we're done. We beat this wave. Let's jump and see the numbers. I don't know who's going to do the most damage here. I doubt it really matters. We've got Drexstar with the burns bringing in some big numbers. Not a lot of big numbers from anybody. Drexstar Blood Twin is at 700,000. So not huge numbers from everyone, but we were able to beat 114 Doom Tower Hard with pretty easy, I think. This team makes it pretty damn easy, and you have access to all these champions. You've got the accuracy lead with Drexstar Blood Twin, turn meter reduction with Rosin Scarhide, plus that decreased defense and weaken that we're going to need on Sify. AoE Provoke, AoE Slow Speed with Vizix, Sill AoE Stun, along with Slow Speed and turn meter reduction on the A1, turn meter reduction on the A1 with Vizix as well. And Nogdar to be the real killer and take out the Sify in one shot whoever we can whenever we get low like that. My Nogdar is booked. It's a lot of additional damage here. 40% on the A2, 30% additional damage, and then we get a cooldown of 2 on the A3. And so 10 books total isn't bad. That's pretty much, you know, medium for legendary champions. If you can get lower than that, that's great. As long as it's not 18 like Pixneal, then we're doing okay. And the passive does not require books. We do have the Frenzy set, like I said, Frenzy and Speed. He's got critical damage glove, attack boots. Anything, as much attack as you can get on the ring. Critical damage here. We don't have to worry about accuracy when we do that HP exchange. We don't have to worry about resistance with him, so we're going to go attack with the banner. And then over here, just whatever I can do to get crit rate, critical damage, and speed. Crit rate, critical damage, and speed with the Frenzy set. His total stats are 5,700 attack, 209 speed, 99. So we're one shy of this crit rate of 100, and then 247 critical damage. And I think he was doing really well with that. Masteries over here, Helm Smasher. Whenever we hit that Helm Smasher on that A1 to A2, it's going to do a lot of additional damage. I'm sorry I'm in the way, but all we're doing is going down to Helm Smasher, Kill Streak, then Helm Smasher. Those are the only two that you cannot see. And then here, just to have some fun and extend those buffs we get, the regens, doesn't really matter. Here, Cycle of Magic, just to lower some cooldowns if you wanted to, and then to get additional turn meter whenever a buff cast by this champion goes off, which isn't very often. I just, you know, whatever you want to do, you don't have to go the support tree. You can go defense tree. Put these wherever you want. But that's Nogdar. I'm having a lot of fun with him. I want to see what else we can do. If there's some harder content out there, that'd be fun. I don't really consider Nogdar a great arena person, but if you really wanted to play him, I'd rather go up against a Sify or a Mountain King, somebody that we can cut their HP that's really high in half. But I would prefer to go with a Gerp Tuck. Get that poison on us. You'll see in a minute. We're going to get the poison on us. And with our masteries, we're going to do more damage because of those poisons. We're going to do more damage because of the passive that is Gerp Tuck as well. But we're also, when we exchange our HP is going to be just a tad bit lower. It's not even a lot. Let's see if we can get block buffs up there. Here we are. We're going to exchange our HP with Necrit. Okay, we took him down a little bit under 50% because we had those poisons. So when we did take 50% of what our current HP was at, 95%, 90%, I don't know, whatever we took these few poisons, probably around 90%. And now we're waiting to see if we're actually fast enough to take another turn. And we're not. That's the problem with Nogdar. Even with that Frenzy set, we equalized, but even with the Frenzy set, and you see his turn meter up at full, once their turn meter is at over 100% as well, and however far in it is, that doesn't mean we're going to take another turn. It doesn't mean we're immediately going to take an additional turn. It depends on how fast the enemy is. I'm going to go ahead and boost here, which we shouldn't do. We should save that for revive. And what? Are we going to get a turn? Okay, we could AoE here, but this will kill us. But we'll come back to life because all of our guys are here. We have 3 or more allies. They're alive, so we will immediately come back to life. Let's try it. And 50% additional turn meter, but look at our turn meter. It's up pretty damn high. I'm going to heal now with Gerp. Let's try to do turn meter reduction. Oh. Oh man, the lion got us. The lion got us. If this would have been any other attack-based champion that I bring in, everybody would have been dead, you know, for the most part. Or they would have been controlled. The lion. I think his skills should be on cooldown from Warlord, so I'm not too worried about it. He's just going to do his A1. And let's see if we can kill her. Kill her. Thank you. Take another turn. And I doubt we can kill her. Oh, we can. Thank you. Okay, Nagdar, go, man. Oh, if he added one of his other abilities, ready to go. Okay, he's going to do more damage now, but just his A1, it's okay. Nagdar's back. You can't stop Nagdar. Look at that. The power. The power is ours. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please let me know how you feel about Nogdar down below. I'll see you all in a video soon.